just going to do a quick little video, show you some of the modifications I've made to the Farley to outfit it for bike touring. The Farley wasn't designed as a touring bike, but it actually handles very well under load. I've done one quick trip with it as all so far, but been very impressed with how it handled loaded up with bags. So we're going to show you some of the things that I've done and maybe some options you didn't know were available to you. Camera boy isn't here today, so we're going to get up close and personal with the camera. Okay, so first thing here, we added the salsa rack to the back. I don't have the clearance between my seat and the tire to effectively use one of the larger seat bags, which is unfortunate, but the rack is a good option. It works really well. I wasn't sure I was gonna find one that worked for me. The Farley, as you can see, does have a frame mount down here, but that's the only attachment point. But that was easily resolved with this Bontrager seat post clamp that has the mounts for the rack built into it. That would cost me 13 bucks. That was a pretty cheap investment so that I could put this rack on. Worked out very well. Happy with it. No complaints there. Don't have panniers or anything like that. Not sure I'm going to. For the trip we did, I just ran a dry bag on the top. Worked out fine. Carried plenty of gear for what I needed for that trip. Have just a universal fit Revel 8 Designs frame bag. It's a nice bag, extremely high quality. I wish it could be bigger. Unfortunately, the size of the frame dictates the size of your bag, and since I'm so short, I get a little tiny frame bag, but it actually fit more stuff in there than I expected it to. It worked out really well. Very happy with it. I've put this old piece of inner tube under there and under all the other straps. The straps kind of are a bit abrasive. I don't mind dinging up my frame, riding and crashing and doing things like that, but you know, if I don't have to have wear and tear on it, I'm going to avoid it when I can. So I guess I'm a little anal as far as that goes. The coolest thing we've done though is up here on the forks. You have one factory fork mount, which I guess is going to be good if you're going to attach panniers or something like that. Outside of that, I think it's pretty worthless. And I wanted to be able to use a fork rack like the Salsa Anything cage. So discussing my dilemma with Randy over at Mad Dog, he let me know, hey, we can drill those out and put some more mounts in there for you. So that's exactly what we did. Only issue that I ran into with it, the factory mount is raised and the mounts that they did for me are flush, which was quite easily resolved with a few washers. So I just ran a few washers on that, and that gets it so that everything lines up just perfectly. And you can see those there with the Salsa Anything cage, which performed very well. Happy with that. On this side I had a prototype rack that I've been working on that worked pretty well. I kind of overloaded it just to see what it could handle, and it did well. It's got some issues that we're working some bugs out on. That's why it's not on there and you don't get to see it, but that's what is to come. Anyway, that's real quick, basic on how I outfitted the Farley, at least so far, for bike touring. Worked out really well. Got into some fairly technical riding on single track, and everything performed excellent. So there's some options. By the way, this setup, getting the extra mounts put on, I think cost me like 30 bucks, so it's extremely affordable and definitely the way to go. I wish Trek would do that from the factory, and that would make it even better. So there you have it.